Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. How are you doing? It is Wednesday, January 15th. Wow, we are officially in the middle. Oh my goodness. I titled this video 4 things. I have 4 free celebration items I'm going to use on one card today. I just couldn't stop. The celebration items are so amazing. And when you can use them all together with my bundle of the week, I mean, I don't think it gets any better than that, right? It's always nice to see ideas on how to use your things. And that is my goal, right? Is to join you every day, share some ideas with you. Hi, Annika. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, hello. I am playing with the Otterly Amazing suite of products this week. And every time I play with these little stamps and dies, I just find myself smiling more and more because they are so cute. You can use them for cards, you can use them for scrapbooking, pretty much anything. And they can be for female, male, or children, right? Anything goes. I love a good stamp set, a good bundle like that. And the celebration freebies can also be used on cards and in scrapbooks. And I'm going to show you one stamp set today that I think scrapbookers are gonna love. I have it in my collection and I really appreciate all of the fun things that are coming our way from Stampin' Up! For scrapbooking. It's so exciting to get back into scrapbooking. I've always been a scrapbooker and I've always run a monthly scrapbook club. It's an order-based club. It is a free club, a free class every month for my club members. I've always done that, but Stampin' Up! Has slowly over the years, they've steered away from scrapbooking, and then now they're going back to it, and we have our second brochure that launched on January 7th. There's so many cool things in that brochure. If you haven't checked it out, when you go to the website, from the menu at the top, click the little button that says What's New. And the scrapbooking brochure will be in there. And don't let it fool you if you're a card maker, because the scrapbooking brochure has some pretty amazing stamps and dies and paper, designer series paper. And I love that you get 4 sheets in their packs of paper in the scrapbook brochure. So you get lots and lots for scrapbooking. And it is stunning. I am so excited to share all of these scrapbooking things with you. Okay, but today we're not scrapbooking. We're making a card. But I'm going to talk about scrapbooking and how you can incorporate these into your scrapbooks. Let's see here. Scrapbooking allows you to relive your memories. Yes, Joy, absolutely. When I scrapbook, you can't wipe the smile off my face. It is so exciting. And I find I want to scrapbook every photo because our memories are so precious to us, right? We don't want to leave any of them out. So I actually do print a lot of smaller pictures so that I can fit lots and lots of pictures on the pages, because I just want them all in my album. I want to remember everything. I even leave some photos really big because I don't want to crop out the background, because sometimes when you look at your scrapbook pages, there's things in the background, and you know what I mean if you're a scrapbooker. Sometimes you're like, look at the sofa we had, or look at what's on the kitchen counter. Like, I don't remember us having that type of fridge. Like, there are things in the background of your photos that really tell a story. And sometimes we don't realize that until later when we look back at our photos. So photos are pretty important, right? To me, they're very important. So let me share this card with you today, and we can chat a little bit more about scrapbooking as we go. If you have questions, let me know, guys. It is so fun to be here with you. Hello, Lori. Hello, hello. Hi, Dory. Hello, Mary. Hello, Michelin. Hello, Mildred. Jennifer. Jennifer says, hi, Rose. Got you live. Yep. But 4 o'clock already and halfway through January. I know. Sunny afternoon in the UK. I really want to learn scrapbooking. I haven't done it on the computer, but never. Oh, you've done it on the computer, but never with paper. Well, let me share my love of scrapbooking with you guys. It's so fun. Maggie says, yes, lots of pictures, lots of scrapbooking. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Love your style. I appreciate that so much, Maggie. And I want to welcome Rebecca's here with us. we added Rebecca and we added Bernice to our club this month for January. So I'm so excited. We have some new members and scrapbook pages going out to them. Not the pages, the pieces. My scrapbook club members, they provide their own 12 by 12 white cardstock for the background, or they can change it up. I have one of our members, she loves to change the background color because I design them on white. It's consistently white. But when they get their kits, they look at what they have in their collection and they might pull in a different accent color. So it's always fun to see what people do and how they change their layout. And we also have a private Facebook group where I post all the pictures and people post their pictures of their completed pages. So it's really, really inspiring to see what other people do with the layouts, right? Because people can take my layouts and just totally change them around, and really where the magic is when you get the photos on them, right? Okay, let's get started on this fun card. Here we go. I'm going to flip the camera. Good afternoon, Janice from Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Yay, Janice. Thank you for joining us. That's my home province, and Mount Pearl is a beautiful city, very close to St. John's. When I went to school in St. John's, I lived in Cowan Heights, which is not far from Mount Pearl, a subdivision in Calgary. I went to a school that was on Topsail Road. I studied my lab technology over there. So that part of the city and the province is very near and dear to my heart. So welcome to my video. Okay, here's the celebration brochure. This little brochure here, it has all of the free things that you can choose in Canada for a minimum $75 order, and you have until the 28th of February to get all of these things, so you can space out your purchases, or you can do them all at once. It's up to you, because you can get Stampin' Rewards when your order hits $200. You also get Stampin' Rewards, which is more free products, right? I want to point your attention to this page 3 here. This stamp set here is called Documenting the Day. This stamp set is amazing. I was totally squealing with joy when I saw this stamp set, because look at the beautiful cursive font, and it's got a typeset here for the day, and it's got a couple of images, a heart and a star, but lots of different phrases you can put together with this one for scrapbooking, right? A perfect day, a day in the sun, right? I've got lots of pictures I could do with that one. What a wonderful day, documenting the day, one fine day, lots of different ways to use this stamp set. But for my card makers, I challenge myself to use this one on a card, because it can be used for both. Like all of our Stampin' Up! Products can be used for both scrapbooking and card making. So we're going to play with that one today. We're also going to play with, I'm flipping through the catalog here. There's a kit you can get for free. There's the fruit salad DSP, the 6x6 paper, which is absolutely stunning. What else do we have? We have Friendly Seagulls. I played with that one a few weeks ago. Day to Celebrate. I have that on my desk as well. We played with that one yesterday. The Day to Celebrate is... I thought it was on my desk. I probably put it away. Okay, so you can get that one if you want as a choice. Then we have this paper here, the Toadstool Designer Series paper, which is stunning. We have another one called Pick a Season, beautiful two-step stamp. What else do we have? We have Dance With Me stamp set. This one right here, the couples that are dancing. Look, aren't they cute? I love it. And we have 12 by 12 Bloom Impressions DSP. You're going to see some of, like I have all of these things, and I'm going to be showing them to you in person here. Again, we have another choice here. This is the purple adhesive back sequence. I'm going to use some of those today. Let me move my camera over a little bit. What else do we have? We have, oh, I love this one, the heart-shaped bundle. Now, once you bump your order up to $150, you can get this bundle, which is the stamps and the dies, and it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then what else do we have here? Another one is the Corner and Bloom stamp set that you can get with $150 order. So you can space out your purchases, like I said, and decide what you would like. Now, the best deal of all, of course, is to join as a demonstrator. So joining as a demonstrator, we have two options. Let me share that with you. The first option, option number one, right up here, you can choose 2 packs of Stampin' Write markers. Now, these are $50 each in Canada, and you get to choose 2 of them, whatever you want. You can choose neutrals, subtles, regals, Writes. And they're going to give you this stamp set too. Stampin' Up! Will throw this stamp set in. This is only for new demonstrators or new team members or anyone who buys the starter kit. So you can get all of this, two sets, right? 2 sets of markers of your choice and the stamp set, the handmade designs. Check it out. I would love to send a card handmade by with this beautiful stamp for the back. There's have the best day, thank you very much, and then these gorgeous images down here that you can use your markers to color, right? So that's option number one. Now, if you already have the markers or you're not interested in option number one, you get an additional $41 in products. So you get to choose $206 here in Canada, and you can build your own starter kit, and you're still only going to pay $135 with no shipping. There's never any shipping on the starter kit, and no tax in most provinces. Okay, so pretty amazing deal. Okay, so what are we doing today? We're going to bring in my bundle of the week. My suite of the week is the Otterly Amazing. This is the bundle, but the suite is 164939. What is it called? The suite and the stamps are different. It's Otterly Adorable, I believe, for the entire suite. Doesn't matter, as long as you have the code. 164939 gets you the bundle, the paper, the Lost Lagoon soft cording, as well as the Riverside gems, which I've already put back over on my wall. Okay, so that's what I'm playing with today, and we're still going to continue on with the Otterly Amazing, but we're going to bring in some more celebration things. I'm going to be using a card base today that is Fresh Freesia. Fresh Freesia, we also have seam binding that you can choose as a free celebration option. That is in Fresh Freesia color. But I love how they've coordinated all of the celebration products, because we have our cardstock here, our toadstool paper. Let me show you the designs on this. This is amazing. I'm just going to flip through, but you get this pack of paper. Can you see both designs? Stunning. We're going to use this pattern here today. Check it out. It kind of looks like waves. So that's why I was inclined to pull this piece of paper in to use it with the otters. So we're going to use that today. But there's, oh my gosh, little tiny toadstools. There's, the background paper is really versatile. Oh my gosh. And the bright, happy colors, right? Look at that. So gorgeous. We've got Mel Mambo. I think that's why this is my favorite. I love Mel Mambo. It's a package of 48 sheets. Okay. So you've got a lot of, this is, I've used a bunch of this one. So this isn't a full pack, but I've still got a lot of my package here. So that's a celebration item. The other item I'm going to bring in today is the adhesive back purple sequence. Purple adhesive back sequence. And we've got all these fun colors here. This is coordinating. Now the seam binding is right here. The seam binding is such a soft ribbon. It's so easy to tie bows with. That's also a choice. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And the fourth one I'm going to use today is documenting the day. So we're going to use all 4 of these on our project today. No, sorry, we're not using the seam binding. The other fourth one, I knew that wasn't right. We're going to be using the embossing folder. This one right here, the Starstruck embossing folder. Love that. So the folder, the stamps, the paper, and the sequence today. I could use the seam binding, but that roll is actually, I had that put aside for my paper shares, which I will be getting to very soon. I'm so excited. Let me know if you're interested in my next round, because I'm going to do another round of paper shares. But the people that have already signed up, theirs are here, and I have to work really, really hard now. I'm going to get some of my helpers to help me get that ready. Okay, so let's talk about this card. I have fresh freesia, 8.5. Nope, it's not 8.5. It's 4.25 by 11, scored at 5.5. We're going to burnish the score line. Okay. Then we've got a piece of Granny Apple Green, 4 by 5.25. And when you receive this one, it's going to be embossed. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that right now. But yours will be embossed for you. I can send you embossed images, embossed pieces of cardstock, but I cannot send you stamped images. So you're going to need the stamps if you want to make this card exactly as I'm doing it. But I'll share some ideas with you. Good morning, Kim. Thanks for joining us. I'll share some ideas with you what you could like to do all of these cards this week. You'll need the Otterly Amazing stamp set, but I'm going to show you a couple of different options for you if you do choose to buy the Documenting the Day stamp set. Okay, so I'm putting this folder in, and this one's a regular folder. It's not a 3D, so you don't need the gray mat. You just need your 2 clear plates. And here we go. We're rolling it, and let me show you this texture. If you didn't see this one, I used this one earlier, I think on Monday. It is such a gorgeous folder. Check that out. We've got the stars with the burst around each one, and they called it the right name. It's Starburst, right? So that's a free selection with Celebration. So if you love it all, you know, you can space out your purchases, or you can get the starter kit, and then at all your purchases after you get your demonstrator number will be at a discount. So that can help you with your wish list. So if you have a big wish list, you could join as a demonstrator. That's what I did. It's the best deal. Then you can shop with your own discount, right? And there's no obligation to do parties or do videos like me. I choose to do these videos, but there's no obligation. There's no strings attached. That is the most common question I get, is about the starter kit. And oh gosh, what do I have to do to stay active? And the answer is absolutely nothing. Just enjoy your discount, right? So it's an amazing, amazing gig. Okay, so we're going to use that Designer Series paper. I have a 2-inch piece of the toadstool paper. I'm going to put that up top here on this piece of embossed cardstock, Granny Apple Green. And so it mimics some waves. I'm going to put it up at the top just to, you could flip it over and do it at the bottom, because the waves can go either way. I was thinking, when I was envisioning this card in my head, I was thinking the pattern would be at the top like this. So we're going to go with that. So that's going to go on here like that. And I'm going to glue that down now. Go ahead and glue it all down. And be very liberal with your glue when you're doing an embossed piece, because this is bumpy. So because it's bumpy, you want to make sure you got lots of glue so it doesn't fall off of your card base. Nothing any worse than a card falling apart, right? You can't have that. Okay, so there we go. Make sure it's down. All right, so there's so pretty and vibrant, those colors. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Documenting the Day, and we're going to stamp on a piece of white that I've cut out using the, what are these called? These are called set of 12 perennial, let me tell you the right, perennial postage dies, okay? So these originally came out bundled with this word set, but you can buy the dies by themselves, and you get a set of 12 of these amazing dies. I use these all the time. They're called perennial postage, and the item code is 162607. So what I've done is I've taken the second largest one and I've cut it out of white. So you'll get this in your kit. You'll get a big panel of white cut with the perennial lavender. No, that's not perennial lavender. It's perennial postage. Okay, so we're going to do some stamping on here. So from Documenting the Day, I want to say, what a wonderful day. Okay, so I've got the word day on my block, and sometimes when you have a solid image like this, sometimes it's hard to make sure it's fully inked. So I want to give you some tips on that. And it does have a pink hue to it because I've already stamped it. Any of our pinks and reds will stain your photopolymer stamps, but it does not ruin them. They are just stained, but they work just fine. When you first get photopolymer stamps, someone asked this question the other day. You can rough this up. You can use a cloth, you can rub it on your jeans, you could use something to get, like, it's almost like it has a little bit of a film on it when it comes out of the packaging, and it won't accept your ink very well. So another idea that a viewer has shared with us, and I tried it, is to take your Versamark ink pad, okay? So if you have a brand new photopolymer and you're like, okay, I wanna make sure this inks up good, take your Versamark and just put a little bit of Versamark on your stamp, okay? So it's a clear, Versamark is a clear watermark ink, so I'm not adding any color, but I'm just adding that little bit of Versamark to the word day. Then I'm bringing in Melon Mambo, and we're going to ink this up from the top. It's a really big stamp, so I'm going to ink it from the top so that I can take a peek and make sure that it's inked properly. Okay, there we go. So we're going to stamp that on the bottom of this piece, this panel down here. And when you're dealing with a big stamp like this, make sure you give it a little time, extra time and pressure. Press all the way, I got ink on my thumb there, I can see that. All the way around, and make sure that you're giving it a chance for the ink to leave the stamp and go into your cardstock. Look at that. Oh, almost. I didn't press hard enough on the D. We're just going to go with it for now because I don't want to redo it. Now, if you have the Stamparatus at home, you could redo it, right? If you have a stamp positioning tool, you could do it. I'm feeling a little bit like I want to do this. We're going to re-ink this. We're going to try it. I'm going to see if I can actually line this up. Purely experimental here. I'm going to hover over my words, just words. There's only 3 letters. How bad can this be, right? We're going to hover like this. I'm holding my breath. Okay, press, press. I'm standing up now, putting my weight on this. Press, press, press. Yeah, not too bad. I'm happy with it. Okay, we're going to go with it. But there may be something on my stamp. There's one part of the D right there that did not allow the ink to leave. Maybe there's a fingerprint or something there. So make sure your stamps are nice and clean, and make sure it's inked up properly. So you can also stamp this on scrap paper, and you could easily fussy cut those letters out, right? It's easy. Okay, so what are we going to say about day? We're going to bring in, how about what a wonderful day? One big happy stamp family. Yes, absolutely. A lot of you that join me are demonstrators, and you can vouch for the fact that there's no obligation. Nobody bugs you about doing anything, right? It's completely up to you what you do with this opportunity. But the starter kit is the best deal. I'm always going to say it. Okay, so I'm stamping What a Wonderful using my memento, and I'm going back and forth to make sure I get even amount of ink on my stamp. I'm going to stamp that up here at the top. And you know what? I'm looking through this, and I haven't stamped this before, and I'm not real happy with how it's holding the ink because I didn't rough this up like I told you I recommended in the beginning. So I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but I'm not going to stamp that because I don't think I'm going to like it. So I'm going to bring in a baby wipe, and I'm going to rough this up. I'm not roughing it up. I'm not damaging my stamp, but I'm just getting that ink off, and we're going to try it again. I'm going to rub it on my jeans and see if I can make it so that this is going, yes, I said that. I was rubbing it on my jeans. I wonder if I've got fibers of my jeans on here now. I could have just made a mess of my stuff. Okay, let's just bring back that memento. You can also ink it up from the top too. Tap, tap, tap. Move your ink pad along. Maybe you might find that easier. And then you can lift up and take a peek and see if you've got nice, crisp, dark ink all the way across. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. We're going to stamp that right across the top here. What a wonderful day. It's always a wonderful day when we get to stamp together, right? A wonderful day. There we go. Oh, I love it. A wonderful day. All right, let's close the ink pads and let's see. We're going to put this on the front. I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. So let's bring in some dimensionals. We're going to use 4, 1 on each corner. 1 there. Whoops, make sure they're on the corner. I don't want them off the edge. And I'm going to put, let's put 2 in the center. There we go. Alrighty, so we're going to just peel these off. Come on. I don't know if I got that one. Yep, I did. Peel them all off. I like to stack them in my fingers so then I can just dump them all at once so they're not all, hopefully it cuts down on being all over the place. Okay, so we're centering this like that. What a wonderful day. Now we're going to use the otters to dress up this page, dress up this card. So I went ahead before I went on camera, and I stamped a couple of the otters from the set, the Otterly Amazing. I stamped this one down here and this one up here. And I think I did the little baby too, because, you know, can't leave the little baby out. So I've got that one. I think he's here on my desk. Maybe he ran away. There he is. Okay, so I'm going to send you white cardstock so that you're going to be able to do your own stamping and die cutting of your little otters. And I used crumb cake to color these ones. So I'm going to put these on my card. Let's see. This one I think will fit down here. And because I've already popped up the front panel, I'm just going to use some liquid glue to attach these. So this one, I'm just going to put my glue on the inside like that. So he's going to be on the edge. He's going to be living on the edge. So he's going to go right there. So cute. This guy, I think he should be just laying across the top like that. What do you think? So adorable. I mean, he could sit right there too. Let's just play around here. And where could we put the baby one? Yeah, we could do it that way. If I'd stamped a little higher, let's see. I could put him up here and put the baby right there, like that. So fun. What a wonderful day. I want to see if maybe I could put, like, I'm tempted to do that way. He can be, I'm watching the edge of my card. I don't want to go off the edge. So let's do that. We'll put the little baby up top. And these little images are so cute. And we'll put glue on this guy. What a wonderful day. Making sure I'm not going off the edge too much. I'm not off the edge at all, actually. But there we go. Okay. So make sure all these are stuck down. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? What a wonderful day. And then for the bling, we'll bring in our celebration bling and we'll add some color. We can add, let's do one of each. Let's do a melon mambo and a fresh freesia. And let's do a pink one too. All those colors are in the background paper, right? And then we've also got white here, and you know that you can actually color these, right? You can use your blends markers and color them. So we've got 4 celebration items on here: the stamps, the paper, the bling, and the embossing folder. Oh my gosh, I think this is a cute card. All right, so let's stamp the inside. So it says, what a wonderful day. So what can we say is a wonderful day? Well, documenting the day, you could say, one fine day. Like, I don't want to use the word day again on the inside of the card. So we could bring in, you could put love you lots on the inside of the card. You're utterly amazing. But I really think that we need to probably say why it's a wonderful day. It's someone's birthday, right? So let's bring in the one from yesterday, which is also, oh my gosh, now I'm using 5 things on one card. But this one would work, right, for the inside. So what a wonderful day. You could say all day your way if you wanted to. You could say, oh my goodness, oh my God, OMG, congrats to you. Or OMG, happy birthday to you, right? You always need birthday cards. So I'm going to make mine birthday again. OMG. And we're going to use happy birthday. And okay, let me grab some blocks. All right, so we got happy birthday. It's a good day to celebrate. Could do hooray. Hooray, happy birthday to you. That's what I'm going to do. I did it's a good day to celebrate yesterday, so I'm going to do hooray to you. Hooray, hooray. Happy birthday to you. Hooray. Okay. Let's make sure we get it right, Rose. Okay, so there's my hooray. And happy birthday to you. And there's also like confetti here too. Let's get that one. That's a fun one. Let's add some confetti. Confetti Yeti. Okay, so we'll put that on here. And so we've got Melon Mambo on the table. And we've got Memento. Let's grab another accent color. Let's add some Granny Apple Green. Thanks, Krista. I'm happy you like this one. I do too. I think it's a fun one. It's coming together nicely. I didn't have this done beforehand, so we'll leave the card right there. Let's see. Hooray. We'll do and Melon Mambo. Hooray. And we'll do happy birthday with Memento. Hooray. Happy birthday. And then we'll go back to Melon Mambo to you. Hooray, happy birthday to you. And then these little squiggles, we can do some down the bottom like that. And if you wanted to, you could bring in your chamois and change the colors. I'm going to clean this up, switch, and do a Melon Mambo one. Yeah, that looks good. We'll do some alternating color here. So I'm just cleaning as I go and then going back into the Melon Mambo one more time. There we go. All right. There's the inside. Now, if you want to, you're going to have your otter stamp. You can stamp an otter in the inside too if you wanted to. I'm going to get my ink closed and I'm going to grab my chamois cloth so that I can wipe up my ink on my glass mat. There we go. Okay, so let's add this to the inside. I'm loving this card. What a cheerful, happy card to send to someone. Again, this would be, I think this could be for masculine, feminine, kids, anyone, right? Anything goes. Hooray, happy birthday to you. You see, celebration has so many things, right? The embossing folder, these two greeting stamps that you're going to be able to use for both scrapbooking and card making. So many things. I like the confetti too, Maggie. That's such a fun accent, right? We'll be able to use that in scrapbooking for sure. So thank you so much for entertaining me by joining me and watching and commenting. I appreciate all your comments so much. So many things we can do with celebration. Let me flip you around. So let me know in the comments, what's your favorite thing out of the 5 things I showed today? Was it the embossing folder? Was it the paper? The documenting the day stamp set or the day to celebrate stamp set? Was it the bling? So many choices. So many choices. Grab them all, right? Get all of this stuff for free. You cannot purchase these things, and Stampin' Up! Doesn't make it available for us to purchase either, like later. If you're new, you're probably wondering, what is this celebration all about? Well, it is the greatest time of the Stampin' Up! Year. It is absolutely the most exciting time to get free things with every single purchase you make. When you hit that $75 mark, you choose your items. If you hit 150, you can choose 2 level 1s. Or, whoops, I hope I didn't lose you. I forgot to turn off my notifications. Alrighty, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I will see you tomorrow, same time at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, and have a great rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye for now.